Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And Chris, it's trade deadline day. Always an interesting day on the MLB schedule. Usually a lot of excitement for fans and stress for the front offices. What about the teams and specifically the players?
Boog, I think there are three perspectives. You're that guy that's saying, hey, I want to get traded somewhere, maybe to a contender, maybe to a place that I have an opportunity to play every day. On the flip side, you're that guy that's very content with where you are. You've heard some rumors, perhaps. You can't wait until the deadline has come and gone, and you're still staying put. And then the third person is that teammate that's looking and saying, we got a shot. I hope we add the piece or two that we need that'll put us over the top.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Our starting pitcher in this one, Shota Imanaga. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact. Type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
There's a line drive to left field. One up, one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Aaron Judge.
We are watching one of the greatest hitters that has ever lived. You're talking about a career OPS over 1,000. Think of the other names in the conversation with this guy. Rogers Hornsby, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, Babe Ruth. Just amazing.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes ball one. In the air to left center, Alcantara has a beat on it, and there are two down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
2 down, nobody on. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back here at Wrigley Field, and going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Seiya Suzuki leading things off and takes a strike. That one lifted to left. Bellinger under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Alex Bregman.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Ball.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Not shortstop, Dansby.
2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Dansby Swanson. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
The 0-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bellinger under it. And that is that. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. here at Wrigley Field. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Grisham recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Here's your 1. That one in there across the letters. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Very high with that one. And that is ball 1. No score here in the second. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Spencer Jones stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two down, nobody on. Check swing called strike, and that's strike 1. That one missed.
3.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom half of inning number 2. Number 17 getting ready to hit.
Austin.
Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And that one hammered. It bangs off the wall. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Foul ball there. The Cubs looking to strike first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Comes up empty.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. Struck him out looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games. Now, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. That one misses, and the count now 2-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike. The 3-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
That clips the zone. 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Two on, 1 out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. Base hit into the outfield. To second, not in time. He's safe. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. The Cubbies with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Called out on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. Fouled off down the right side.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Ball.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. That to right. Suzuki on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting in, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Fought off foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Swings and misses at the sweeper. McMahon with some impressive production lately. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Yankees. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Yeah.
Sliced hard but foul. Started after it, appeal to first. And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Yancey Swanson.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
That's ball
Many
2.
times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. One down. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Ball hit him.
first baseman, number 17, Tyler Austin.
Off the plate, ball one.
The Cubs looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Got him swinging for the K. And the runners will move up. Nico Horner will come up to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. This one in the air right field. It one hops off the wall and both runs could score. The second run scores. It's 2-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
Ball, that's inside.
Horner off of first with 2 away. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field. As we go to the top of the 4th, Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air to left center, Crow Armstrong settles under this one, and there's 1 down.
The offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Outside low. Ball 1. Judge working through some struggles lately. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The Yanks yet to pick up a hit here. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Bellinger at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Bellinger with another scorching run of play lately. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Matt Shaw.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Throws to first, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-0. Ripped, but it curls foul. On the ground, McMahon. Over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Seiya Suzuki will hit next. Aye. Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs are down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. New inning getting started. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Top 5 in home runs in the league. And his taters don't just leave the yard, they leave the conversation.
Yeah, it's like there's a swing and see you tomorrow.
Statcast doesn't even flinch anymore. Just shrugs and says, yeah, that tracks.
You know, Boog, if he parks one more into the upper deck, they're going to name the seat after him.
The 1-0. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. We all saw his hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ball, that's all right.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Grisham gets his lead at first. Nobody out. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong in position, and there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones, the next to hit.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. He's in there. Spencer Jones with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, one out. Austin Wells now at the plate, and that one fouled off. Two on, one out. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a foul out of play. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ryan McMahon waiting to hit for the Yankees. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Yankees even it up. It's 2-2.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Jacob Webb preparing to come on if needed. Little getting loose as well. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can run it down. One runs in. Here comes Wells around third. The relay to the plate. In there. He's safe. It's 4-2.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shota Imanaga gives way, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. Here comes the new arm for the Cubs, Luke Little.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Goldie swings through it for strike one. Comes up empty.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Left field. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Crow Armstrong on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Cubs 2. This is Yankees baseball. Here at Wrigley Field, it's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Late swing fouled off. Yo one. Fastball for a strike at 95. Bregman aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 2-2. Way inside.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. One out man at first. So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Nope. Ball 1.
Man at first, one away. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That's way outside. And that's ball 3. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And now a man into scoring position.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, number 17, Tyler Austin.
Pulls that one foul. Man on second, 2 down. That one catches the zone. That is strike 2. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Lifted in the air, right field. Judge under it. And that is that. Cubs leave one, still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Jacob Webb.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
Ball, that pitch is up.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. That's in there, and the count 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Webb working for the 50th time this season. He joined the team as a free agent. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Phil Maton, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Right side. Corner. And the inning is over. Yanks held in check as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Cubs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They do have 2 hits with runners in scoring position, so they've delivered in those moments a couple of times, but for the most part, they're leaving a lot of food on their plate.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
The catcher, Carson.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Kelly having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
And you got to give some
Ball,
credit to the other
inside.
side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that's a one-out single. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Matt Shaw.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this. Fernando Cruz takes over on the mound.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And the 1-0.
Nope.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
2 on, 1 out. Grounder might be 2. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Back here at the friendly confines, we go to the top of the 7th. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One and 2 here. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
That's a ball.
Here's a 1-2. Fastball is outside. Popped up, settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
Up next.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. Phil Maton on the pitch out of the pen here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Wells in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Oh, 1 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the frame. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The right fielder, Suzuki.
And a foul ball.
so important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1. Line drive, speared at first. Goldie takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Swanson digs in. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yankees. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That one inside, look out.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results. This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2-1 now. There's the strike at the knees. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Up next from the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Inside, ball 1.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. One out man at first. Aaron Judge getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one ripped to left. Out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Foul ball. Oh, great stop. Goes to second with it, and that's a nice play to end the inning. The Yankees 4 and the Cubs 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brent Hedrick.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. In the air, left field. And that's a foul ball. Smoked into left, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The lefty, the 1-0.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Out to short, Volpe. Over to Jazz. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here's Nico Horner, known for his late inning heroics. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really.
Volpe, the flip. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jamison Tyone.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone. Make hitters earn their way on. Base and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. That one off the mark. Ball one. Tyone, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Oh, look at the stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Spencer.
I think it's the deception in his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
At the plate, Spencer Jones. In the air, right field, Suzuki on his way over. And that's the third out. The Yankees 4 and the Cubs 2. Back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That's a ball. Yeah.
Bednar, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Slice to right. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Clips the corner, strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Tying run at the plate.
Outside, that's a ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Right side, Judge gets there. He's under it. One away. Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Suzuki.
Late swing, fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Fastball for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Big spot here. Bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Here's Alex Bregman. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's outside. Now 1 and 2. The Cubbies with the winning run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.